Take his pants off there, Andy. Make him squeal.
Squee!
It's showtime. Let's kick some ass.
All your days are belong to us. Come here!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Three Hit Combo Podcast, the world's oldest podcast. My name is Matt, and I'm here with Andy and Skylar. What's up, guys?
We're so old we can remember when you can smoke on airplanes.
It's surprising, but podcasting was only invented a year ago when we invented it.
Yep.
So we've been around for 1 year officially. That makes us the world's oldest podcast.
In your face, every other podcast that thinks they're older.
Yeah. The Adam Carolla podcast, been doing it forever.
Yeah.
So
right.
you think?
He's not funny.
He's only been doing it for like 3 weeks. What an ass clown.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I just hope that like one of our fans has some way to alert Adam Carolla.
Yeah.
Like somehow we just kick up that bee's nest and then just like shit starts happening.
That's what we need. We need
controversy?
We need controversy.
Let's start calling people out.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hannah Montana.
You dumb whore.
Yeah. Go to hell. Snively from Wacky Racers. Bitch.
We need someone that would actually be low enough and petty enough to to want to fight with us. So
we can't just be like, go to hell, Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks is going to like,
Yeah.
go suck a
fight.
dick, Dustin Diamond. Your best role was Screech, you faggot. Okay, now it's set.
Vanilla Ice's only good song was Ice Ice Baby.
yeah, get wrecked. Now some Ron Jeremy joke. I figured we were doing Surreal Life.
Oh no,
Because both of those people were up.
Oh, I didn't know Dustin Diamond was on Surreal Life.
I think he wasn't on the same season as Ron Jeremy.
Yeah.
Ice, but yeah.
So this is episode 52, which means we've been around for an entire year. Almost. Actually, this is 2 days before our 1 year. On our 1 year on Tuesday, July 24th, we will have a best of episode.
Those are the best.
Yeah, they are really the best.
They are. They are freaking
If I would
awesome.
need a good laugh, I listen to the first best of.
Yeah.
That was our Christmas spectacular.
Yeah. This one will be episode 23 through 52.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know.
It's going to be a long one.
It is.
Do you have an estimated time yet?
No, I do not. Let's say this one I am actually kind of the first one. While all the clips were funny, this one I'm actually going for like the best of the best. So I would say probably the same length. So hour and a half.
Right.
It was.
Hour and a half. Some good
And
old
you
laugh.
don't have to sit down and listen to the whole thing in one go.
You could actually probably skip around some random spot.
What I do is I listen to it in the car, so whenever I'm driving,
Yeah.
plop it on.
Yeah. But yeah, those are great. They bring back stuff we just don't even remember us saying.
Yeah. We were listening
It's
to
just
some
really-
clips.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember ever saying that. Ever.
And it's a really good one to, if you want to get a friend onto the show, the best ofs are the best place to start.
Yeah.
Because origins of inside jokes and stuff like that
Yeah. Actually.
ease them into the show, because if they just listen to us right away, they're not going to know why we call a segment anal. But if they listen to the best of, they'll find out why we do that.
It's because we sneak around behind stories, take advantage of them.
Yeah.
We go into the backwoods.
We take advantage of the stories.
We go in the backwoods and we find the real stories.
Stories
And
are
we
just
rape
coming
them.
down the river, and we're like,
Get him!
Take his pants off there, Andy. Make him squeal. Squee!
you might hear that on the best of.
That'll be good.
Don't do it.
So guys, how have your past years been?
Oh, snap. You dropped that on me. Skyrim.
Good. Andy, one word, past year.
Anal.
Good. Pandas. There, we're done.
Done. Moving on. Gaming news.
Yeah,
Go.
that segment was quick.
I think the biggest chunk of my year has been wasted on, or I guess used on
Waste. Don't you dare say that.
Skyrim.
I
and
just got that, by the way.
You did?
Yeah. I bought my Xbox on Saturday.
Nice.
Which is funny because we do a gaming podcast, but the entire podcast up until this point, I didn't have a gaming console.
And you had to pick the Xbox.
Well, I want to buy another one in 3 weeks, so.
Yeah. When this one breaks out.
The funny thing is, like, I didn't know they had a matte black finish for the Slim, because one was in a white box, one was in a gray box, and I'm like, what the fuck's the difference, you know? Yeah. So I was like, well, I've never seen the gray box, so we'll get that. Well, it has a matte black finish, which is great, because my old Slim was fingerprint central.
Oh, yeah,
like, if you just thought about fingerprints, like 4 would show up on the side of the console. So I got the matte black finish, which looks great.
Yeah,
and,
Matt's a good.
I like that. Yeah, Matt's awesome.
My new
That's so cool.
Yeah,
my new mouse is a matte finished mouse, and I really like it.
That's real cool. Yeah,
My mouse is chrome. I have a chrome mouse.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
My friend got it for me for my birthday last year. Hey, I saw this on a magazine. I thought of you. I'm like, you thought of me? Chrome mouse? What the hell do you think of me?
I got you a chrome gas cap.
But
It's bulletproof.
so I was talking to my friend. He just got back into town. Wednesday, from the Navy, and turns out he was doing the same job I'm planning on doing. And he said that there's a lot of sit down time in between shifts and everything like that. So I should be able to Guild Wars 2 it up with you guys.
Ooh.
I saw a report that it was like a opinion piece, but
A lot of butt sex in the Navy. Haven't heard
that
that one
that the
before.
fighting in Guild Wars 2 was really boring.
Really? I still
I'm
need to
hoping.
build my supercomputer.
Get on
But now that I have the Xbox, that's my next goal, is a supercomputer.
See, I just need to save up money. I'm probably going to waste all of my basic training money that I earned there on just a laptop.
Oh, so
Like an intense
a nice Alienware.
$1,500.
Alienware.
Yeah.
Alienware.
Get an Area 51
Yeah.
giant friggin' brick.
They make the best gaming laptops.
I used to really dislike Alienware, but now everyone's moving to those Ultrabooks with, like, not even a DVD drive.
Yeah.
And it might be about time to just buy the bullet, get an Alienware. And they look fucking sweet.
Alienware used to be
huge,
cool.
though.
Yeah,
they
they
get
are.
so big.
But it's because there's so
Well,
much
you're not a
power in
dainty
them.
little thing. You can lift that. You can
Yeah,
carry
I'm
that
just
around.
saying, like,
In the
in
laptop
comparison to, like,
world,
other
they are
ones.
biggins.
yeah, it's like, I mean, if you were to compare it to a desktop, it's like having 2 towers.
I like the only
Connected.
way that the only reason I'm kind of like about them is that Dell owns them now, so they kind of use cheap ass Dell components in them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still Alienware. But yeah, back when Alienware was like independent, they made some awesome shit.
Didn't they make one called, like, the Area 51? And
Yeah.
had, like,
Yeah, that's like their staple for their desktops is the Area 51s, or it's either the staple laptop or the desktop. Is the
I think
Area
it's a
51.
laptop, but it had, like, so much processing power. It was
And now that
ridiculous.
things are getting like quad cores and shit. Yeah.
The only laptop with a quad core.
Triple quad core
fuck is that?
processor.
I really wanted to get the 8-core AMD, but
Dude, by the time
turns out it's not as special as it's.
by the time you get around to making a supercomputer, Intel September is usually when Intel talks about their new stuff, and AMD will talk about their new stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get the Core i7 Sandy Bridge.
I think I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
netbook.
Netbook.
I'm gonna get
I have
a
a-
game on my netbook.
I have a netbook, but I only use it for school. But I really enjoy it.
Nice.
Reminds me, I got
Do you-
updated.
My laptop's getting old as dick.
So-
I need
so
a new
you-
laptop.
So you have a netbook? Do you have it in a messenger bag?
No, actually, I just
You
keep it in
wear-
my backpack.
Like
Pre-torn jeans.
Like
No.
Tom,
Would you like to borrow my my hipster glasses?
No.
with the exclusion of the pre-torn jeans that you just named Tom,
Yeah.
because he used to have the netbook in the
Yeah.
little messenger bag. Yeah,
I guess if Tom wore glasses, I bet if Tom wore glasses, he would get glasses kind of like that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
I look a lot like a hipster.
That's someone we need to get on the show at least once. Tom,
Tom.
He's still at camp. Last I knew.
he's coming back. I saw something on Facebook about him saying, "I'm gonna miss everyone from camp. We'll see you next year."
But yeah, so apparently there's going to be a lot of sit-down time in the Navy. It's a lot of button pushing, so I'll have a chance to sit and game for a while, which will be fun. And I guess if I time this when I joined the Navy, when they shipped me out in November, I've timed it perfectly to where once I finish my A school and my C school, I can join a ship that my Navy friend is on.
Oh,
Nice.
That'd
So-
be kind of cool.
And he just got back from a trip to Japan where he was at the Square Enix studios.
And if
And
you guys get lonely enough, you can cuddle.
yeah,
That's true. Well, they're gonna cuddle with
They-
someone anyway.
Yeah.
they had this giant 1/1 replica of Sephiroth in the floor,
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, dude.
and it was like
Remember when we made good games?
it was crazy because it looked like the one scene where he's hooked up to all the stuff.
Genova.
Yeah, the Genova
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
It looked
nice.
really cool, and it was just like this big glass piece on the floor, and it was just laying out. And apparently, you could buy it.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was like, I don't know, 50 million yen. I don't know that.
I know in front of Blizzard's headquarters they have a giant World of Warcraft orc.
Nice.
It's just a giant statue.
Just an orc.
And I think
Laying
also
his
like
balls
a
out,
like a
just
tiger.
like, I'm fucking orc.
like a
Suck
tiger
these
or
nuts.
something, I don't know.
All right, so no, that was a good warm up. You guys ready for the main attraction?
Let's do it.
Episode 52. We're getting it started.
With gaming.
Let the games begin.
Peasant consoles or glorious PC master race? Choose your side.
You know what she did for fun when she was your age? She pushed a hoop with a stick.
This is gaming news.
With a stick.
Well, Skylar took a shot with his water bottle and he failed. What a
It
surprise.
scared the shit out of me because I'm kind of dancing over here, and then all of a sudden I heard
Andy
like,
was kind of
I
grooving.
just stared Matt down and threw it.
He did. He stared me down. Andy was grooving though, and
I was
kind
gonna
of took him out of his groove.
do it without the build up, and yeah, it startled Andy a little bit.
All right,
Slammed against the wall.
we're gonna start off with something awesome because it's just not a full.
fucking.
Do you guys know Team 4-Star?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
hilarious.
They are hilarious.
They
They
do,
do the DBZ abridged, Yu-Gi-Oh abridged.
No,
I've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay.
Bridge is Little Karibo.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it's a different person.
Oh, okay, well,
but they're like crossbreed all the time.
Okay.
Like they'll have guest voices from.
I see. Okay.
I think I've may have seen like one DBZ bridge, but
Yeah.
I know the Yu-Gi-Oh!
I've seen a lot of
bridge.
DBZ abridged. I'm not going to say I'm a huge Team 4-Star fan, but that's not because I don't dislike them. I just haven't seen a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, it's
but
really good.
they are hilarious. They are funny people, and they got John St. John, the voice for
Oh,
Duke Nukem,
is this the 50 Shades of
to
Grey?
read an excerpt from 50 Shades of Grey.
I watched it. It's awesome.
So we're going to listen to that.
How long is it?
It's 2 minutes and 14 seconds, but
We could probably cut it short.
there's a little bit of it that is
Yeah.
like intro stuff. So.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So it's someone in the crowd with a camera, so it's not pro.
And if you didn't know, this guy's the voice of Duke Nukem. John. St. John.
Oh, and speaking of Duke Nukem, you gotta buy it.
I know.
It's $4.09 at GameStop.
All right, here we go.
He points to beside the bed and I scramble up and off in double time. He stares intently down at me, his eyes glittering with promise. Trust me? He asks. I nod. He holds out his hand and in his palm are two shiny silver balls linked with a thick black thread.
He's got balls of steel.
These are new, he says emphatically. I look questioningly. What? Questioningly? What you say?
We didn't say it was good grammar. Questioningly.
Thank you. I look questioningly up at him. I'm gonna put these inside you.
we're gonna end with that. Oh man.
That's hilarious.
So didn't start off with a news story. I just start off with something I thought was funny. All right, Notch is being sued over Minecraft patent.
Mind?
Yeah, it's weird.
With a D?
Yeah. Huh. Notch and the gang over Mohang have found themselves the subject of yet another legal battle. This time they're being sued by tech patent collector Unilock, which claims that the Android version of Minecraft, seriously, they called it Minecraft.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait. The company... I'm just trying to get this down. There's a company that made a game called Minecraft.
No.
With the D?
No.
No.
Unilock claims that the Android version of Minecraft, that's what they called it.
Oh.
The company got the name of the game wrong.
Oh, okay. All right, got it.
Because the D key's right next to the E.
Or they're just stupid.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, sorry.
They say it violates a patent for a system and method of preventing unauthorized access to electronic data. Unilock says it's seeking royalties from the game's release and consistent legal fees will have to pay. Upon hearing the news, Notch sent out the following tweet in response. Step 1, wake up. Step 2, check email. Step 3, see we're being sued for patent infringement. Step 4, smile.
I love how fucking chill this dude is. It's just like, yeah.
I want to hang out with him.
Notch is going to put as much money as he can into his defense to, quote, prevent Unilock from getting a single dime. The writer of this article, Ryan Conway, says he thinks it's funny that a company's trying to sue and doesn't even know the name of the game they're suing.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah, Unilog, you said it's just a patent collecting company. I hate companies like that where they're just like, we're just going to get all of these. Yeah, Xbox? Yeah. Well, how about Z-Box? That's ours. That's all ours, bitch. You want to call something the Z-Box? Talk to us.
Yeah, companies are fucked up like that.
And all they do is just wait for someone to slip up and then...
we got you.
Oh, fuck you. Millions.
One thing, like, that's always kind of like, I guess, a grudge I've had against Microsoft. And it has nothing to do with, like, the Xbox or anything. But I just don't like that they have so much goddamn money that they can just buy up companies out of nowhere. Like Rare.
Like Walmart.
Like, Rare was a fantastic company. You know what they do now? Everything Avatar related.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That's a damn
Rare.
fucking thing.
That sucks. Like Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah. GoldenEye. That company now makes avatars. Yeah. And Perfect Dark.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Perfect Dark was a lot like GoldenEye.
Yeah.
I knew they did Banjo-Kazooie. I thought that was their claim to fame. I'm like, yeah, I guess Rare was okay. I didn't know they did GoldenEye.
Yeah. But...
And,
Donkey Kong?
Splitters?
They also did Donkey Kong.
And Time Splitters?
No, that was Free Radical. Free Radical, that's right.
I knew they did Donkey Kong 64.
But just, they've been a great company, and now they make avatars for Xbox. It sucks to see a good company like that. And I'm pretty sure if Microsoft could, they would have bought the shit out of Bungie.
Probably, yeah. Bungie doesn't want to be bought, though.
Yeah.
So that's why they made 343. And said, well, the Halo franchise is ours, so...
BAM! I think that's not, as a big company, that just seems kind of evil, that they can just buy. Like, they have enough money to just buy whatever they want.
Well, are you upset at the fact that they bought them, or just the fact of what they did with them?
Well, I mean, it just sucks that they did that to one company. I don't like the idea that they can just buy up, or they can just buy up anyone they want, any company they want.
I guess I don't really care about them buying companies. I just would more concerned on what they would do with companies.
Yeah. Like I know PlayStation recently, I guess they asked if they could buy Naughty Dog, and then they agreed, and then like Sony bought them like a something $100 million studio.
Nice. I know a couple years ago Disney bought Marvel.
Yeah.
And everyone was kind of freaking out.
But
yeah, I was concerned about that. Now they have a bunch of like shitty kid shows, but
yeah.
But
that's
I mean,
the only real
cool
thing.
thing was they did the Pixar route and just they bought them, but they left them alone.
Yeah. That's cool. Borderlands 2 is finished, and work on DLC has been started.
Which is crazy. It comes out in September, and we have like 2 months till that game comes out.
Yeah.
It really and that's the way Borderlands 1 was for me.
Yeah.
At least. Like it just snuck up on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really excited for it, though.
Gearbox has said that they're finishing up Borderlands 2 and have sent it off for certification. That basically means it's one step from going gold, which is when it goes into full production. Even more interestingly, Gearbox said they finished up with the main game. They're now moving on to DLC work right away. As such, the team is now shifting their focus towards post-launch efforts, including the Mechromancer, the new character class that will be released as a free downloadable content to members of the Borderlands 2 Premier Club, roughly 60 to 90 days after launch.
Which I remember them talking about that Mechromancer like right when the game got announced.
Yeah. What's kind of nice is like
Now is it a romance or a mech romancer?
Mechromancer.
Or is it like a necromancer but with mechs?
Based necromancer. It's like necromancer with mechs.
Yeah.
It could be someone who just whores around with a bunch of robots.
But yeah, I find that they're kind of doing it. They're doing it right because they're working on DLC. Because there's a point where you got to stop production on the game, and the game has to go. And right then, it's like, what are you going to do? Twiddle your thumbs until you start working on DLC? So you can start working on DLC now. What I hate is when companies release it day of.
Yeah.
When it's like, here, you just bought a $60 game. Here's $15 DLC to go with it. It's like,
so yeah,
give me
that's
time with the game.
60 to 90
Perfect.
days. That gives you time to play
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
shit out of that game.
give me time with the game. Then we'll talk about add-ons.
And the big first-person shooters are really bad about that.
Yeah.
Call of Duty and Battlefield.
Yeah.
Oh god,
they'll do
Battlefield.
that.
And it's expensive. It's like $15.
Battlefield. Yeah.
I mean, granted,
Battlefield
big
is
game,
doing huge DLC.
Yeah, it is. It is a gigantic DLC. Each ones they offer, but nonetheless, $15.
Yeah.
Fucking
And then you
expensive.
have to, with some of them, you have to allow, some premium stuff if you pre-order it.
Yeah.
So you have to give something, but with as much as some of these games throw at you, it's really not not that good for fans.
Yeah.
Kind of rips you.
Skylar, Steam Summer Sale. Bought anything?
Are you ready for a miracle? Oh.
I've bought a lot of stuff. There is one thing I regret not buying though. The Civilization pack.
Oh, what was it, like 20?
Yeah, it was like 24
for
bucks.
every game.
Yeah, for every Civilization game and 5.
Jeez.
And I highly regret buying that now.
Not buying it?
Yeah, not buying it. Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see. I got Mirror's Edge. That was like $4. The new Deus Ex, the Command and Conquer pack, Company Arms because I really like that game, and Payday, the heist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was $4.
How is that?
I haven't played it yet. It finished downloading last night.
This is going to be
man.
just like your big movie fetish thing
Yeah.
that you did. Like, when he was working at Panera, he downloaded, like, so many movies. Wouldn't watch them.
Yeah.
I download just to download.
Yeah, I have a really bad habit at that.
I got one game. I got Grand Theft Auto 3 for $250.
Nice.
$250 for Grand Theft Auto 3.
And yeah, I was telling Matt earlier, I really almost bought the Grand Theft Auto pack
Yeah,
too.
the Grand Theft Auto pack was every GTA game for $12.50.
Yeah.
Nice. I know if anyone's still doing business with GameStop for, like, this weekend, the weekend of the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weekend of the 22nd, you get, like, double your trade-in value for consoles.
Best Buy, because I was there today and I also saw it in the ads. They're having a bunch of new games for $9. I got the newest Assassin's Creed, the Revelations, $9.
Nice.
Wow.
The Deus Ex, $9.
Is Gears of War 3
Brink,
$9?
I don't know. I didn't see on the
That's
Xbox
kind of on my
side.
that's kind of my short list on games I want to get.
Do you get paper? The paper?
Do I get the newspaper?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
anymore. I
Then
think we
just
get
look
the
up like
weekly ads.
Best Buy Best Buy ads,
Or,
and yeah, there's a bunch of games for
You know
$9.
what, when I bought my Xbox, I was gonna go buy 2 games, and I bought Skyrim, of course, for $60, and I saw Modern Warfare 3 used for $40. And I was like, okay, I'll get Modern Warfare 3 used. I don't care. It was still original packaging too, so
nice.
it wasn't like a black box that said Modern Warfare 3. So
Yeah, it's written on Sharpie.
yeah, so I got it, and I got home and I was like, shit. A lot of companies make you pay for online if you get a used game. So I put it in, and I didn't have to pay.
Yeah, that's Call of Duty. Yeah, you don't have to
Yeah,
pay.
I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a good thing to start researching nowadays. Like
Yeah.
when you go to buy a used game, if you have to pay for online activation.
Yeah, because I saw they were having a sale last week for Modern Warfare 3 new for $40.
Oh, that's actually.
And I wanted to do that, but I didn't. I was gonna wait a week before I bought my Xbox because I need to get paid first. And so I was like, well, shit. Well, if I buy it new, it's still used, it's $40. So there we go. So I got that.
Nice.
I played one game so far, but
So what's Matt's short list? What all do you?
I want to get Gears of War 3. God, I had a list put together. Gears of War 3, Saints Row the Third. Something I want to get.
Oh, it's a good game. I got it for PC.
There's another one in there. Damn it. Oh, hold on.
Are you a Borderlands fan? Are you gonna get the new one? Or
I wasn't a big Borderlands fan. I might try it.
might rent it?
Yeah, I'll probably
getting it,
I'll
for
probably
sure.
rent one of the new football games, Madden or NCAA.
NCAA 12, $9 at Best Buy.
Really?
Yep.
Wow, I might get that.
That's one thing that a lot of people seem to just overlook now. Is like, yeah, movie stores and movie rentals are kind of in the shitter, but still, game rentals are totally worth the money.
Yeah, Family Video. You can get some bomb-ass deals.
Yeah, they have like everything there for like $3
Yeah,
for 3 nights, and then like 5 nights. I think is like $6.
New Vegas. That was the other one on my short
Oh,
list.
yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Remember, don't get the game of the year.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's move on
Yeah.
here. We had a good discussion.
Game deal. Man, there's just saying last thing, game deals are awesome in the summer.
Yeah. Remember when Square Enix promoted Final Fantasy Versus 13 as a mind-blowing game that would make us all excited, or at the very least, believe that something good was happening?
Made by the
with
Kingdom
Square.
Hearts guys.
Well, if a report from Kotaku is correct, Square wants you to forget all about that because apparently the game has been canceled.
You know what's fucked up? They've been working on that since like 06.
Holy shit.
It's like Duke Nukem Forever.
Yeah. According to a report, several sources from within the company not only said that Square wants to keep this apparent cancellation a secret due to fears of a decline in company stock value, and will be transferring some of the game's resources over to the not yet announced Final Fantasy. Was it Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 remake. There you go. Stock's gonna shoot up.
No, they're not going to make a Final
No,
Fantasy 7
if they-
remake.
Remake anything.
If they want to make some mucho money, dude, Kingdom Hearts 3. I know a bunch of people that would go.
Oh,
I'm a
they
big fan of it.
Fucking
remember a few
balls
weeks
deep.
ago we mentioned that Square has said that they won't make a Final Fantasy VII remake until they make a Final Fantasy game that surpasses 7.
So it might be like Final Fantasy 25 before we get 7.
It's not going to happen. It's just never going to happen.
I wonder how.
Because they're just getting worse and worse and worse. We
Do
don't
you-
see any upward trend in Final Fantasy.
Do you think in our lifetime we'll see the end of Final Fantasy?
in our lifetime,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
so.
guess I just thought about that. That's a really long time.
that is a really
Yeah.
long time.
Like,
Within the next 20 years,
All right, that's a good time.
I think
20 years.
eventually they'll stop with Final Fantasy. Like, I think after Final Fantasy 22, maybe they'll be like, nah, maybe this is done.
Yeah, like how high do you think? I think it's 20.
if it just keeps doing the same trend they've been doing, it's just been going downhill
Yeah.
every game.
And like you said, Square Enix's stock is kind of not a little shaky
You know
right
what
now.
would be an
It's
interesting?
not like they don't have other franchises too.
You know, what would be
Yeah.
an interesting thing is give Final Fantasy to a different developer, like one that Square Enix owns, but a new developer, like they did with when they rebooted Tomb Raider. They gave it to Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
yeah.
games have been fantastic.
And this new one's supposed to be really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, but yeah, I remember the newest when it came out for PlayStation 2, the new one made by the core, the original guys. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It was a horrible game, but the new Crystal Dynamic one blew my mind. It was a fantastic game.
So is that the newest one you're talking about?
No, like when Crystal Dynamics released their first
okay,
Tomb
got it.
Raider, which was like Tomb Raider Legends, I think. It was fantastic.
This new one's supposed to be like a total revamp of that entire universe. Yeah. And you walk around with a bow,
Yeah.
which is cool. Bow and arrow.
yeah, that seems to be I think I don't know, just an idea that maybe they should try out. Give Final Fantasy to someone new.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That might be what they end up have to do, like what they may have to do after that. I mean, like, it seems like circle and drain.
Yeah, it's like their baby, but
Yeah.
you got to do it. You got to let it fly.
Gotta let baby bird spread its wings.
Yeah.
All right, if you have the Linux distro Ubuntu and are clamoring for a workable version of Steam, Valve has good news for you.
That's crazy.
According to the Linux Valve blog, they're bringing a Linux client of Steam to Ubuntu 12.04 because they're mainly trying to test the waters out first.
Nice.
But yeah, so I mean that's kind of nice that Linux is getting
Half-Life 3, only for Linux.
Get wrecked, world.
That's not that tough though. You can do a boot.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you could just have a Linux machine. Like, you
But
just
I'd
have
probably
a Linux computer.
like
A
if
Linux
they
box.
like if they announced that, it'd probably be like, fuck it, out of here. And just smoke behind me. Where'd Andy go?
Only for Steam. Oh, now I gotta go buy Linux.
Oh man.
All right, that will do it for gaming news. You want to take another shot?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Ocean Master.
No. Nope.
Failed
It's,
again.
it's not up against the wall. That's what I rely on.
What kind of ruffles are those in your trash can?
Cheddar.
Ooh, good.
Cheddar sour cream.
Yes.
Dude, that's like the ultimate ruffles.
They have a
they're
new
good.
jalapeno. Today's episode is brought to you by Ruffles. They have these new jalapeno ranch kicking whatnots. They're awesome.
Nice. All right, guys, time for technology news.
Let's
I'm not gonna play it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
No one cares, old man. It's time for technology news with 3-hit combo.
A UK judge ordered Apple to publish a notice on its UK website and in British newspapers informing the public that Samsung did not copy the iPad's design.
Go on.
Judge Colin Burse said that notice should be said the notice should explain the court's July 9th decision that Samsung's Galaxy Tab tablets do not infringe on Apple's design. The notice is to be posted 6 months for 6 months and published in several newspapers and magazines to save Samsung's image. Apple's lawyer tried to argue that would be like the company having to publish an advertisement for its competitor, but apparently the judge thought saving Samsung's reputation was more important. Burse may have dinged Samsung's image a bit himself in the July 6th ruling when he said consumers are unlikely to confuse the Samsung and Apple tablets because the Samsung tablets are not as cool as the iPad.
But that's a really interesting thing, having Apple do or making Apple do
Yeah,
that.
they're making Apple pretty much put up advertisements that say, not advertisements, but listings that say, hey, Samsung didn't copy us.
I wonder if Samsung's over in court like, fucking suck.
The judge didn't grant Samsung's request to block Apple from making public statements. that the Galaxy infringed on Apple's design, saying the company is entitled to its own opinion.
Huh.
So,
Interesting.
Apple still can say it themselves, but in public they gotta say, okay, they didn't.
That's a really interesting turn of events, or I guess a creative thing too.
Just like, hey, they're copying us. No, now say they're not copying you. They're not copying
us.
Say it louder. For 6 months.
Dig.com is set to relaunch in August with a complete redesign.
Still probably going to be shit.
Yeah. We talked about last week how a lot of people thought that they were going to be mixed in with News.me after BetaWorks acquired Dig, but apparently they're going to try and keep Dig as its own website. They're going to give it a redesign and a relaunch.
It's already in the shitter.
I'll give it a shot. I mean, all the redesigns sucked before, but this is a new company trying it out. So, just like we talked about before about sending Final Fantasy to a new developer. Dig is with a new developer.
I guess that's a good way to look at it. Yeah. Just I don't know if they can bring it back from the dead.
I think you probably could. Dig's still around. Like people still see things about Dig.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I'll get links occasionally to Dig, and I just not worth it. People like send me messages on Facebook like you should check this out or this looks like a good story for the podcast or something like that. I'll just
I will like see on articles and stuff like dig this and stuff. So I mean, I guess they're still around, but
Comcast reportedly prepping 305 megabits per second internet service.
I saw that headline. I'm like, what? But also the most evil company.
Yeah.
Most evil company.
Verizon currently has 300 megabits per second.
That's ridiculous.
Lightning
How much
fast.
is it?
That is, I just saw it was like $210
Oh,
a month. It's 300 up, or no, 300 down, 65 up.
That's something that I was thinking about. Like, it cannot be that fucking internet like service intensive to upload things, dude. What makes downloading so much faster than uploading?
I don't know. Maybe more people do downloading, so they offer better download speeds.
Well, I mean, yeah, downloading is the main thing in the internet because you're always getting information. But
people, a lot of times, people just like to see those huge numbers. Sometimes, like right now, I have 20 up and or 20 down and 5 up, and I could probably live with if I had 50 down and 15 up. Well, I'd be totally fine with that. And people don't realize that sometimes they don't need 300 down. I mean, maybe if you do a lot of stuff, but even me who does a lot of uploading and downloading, I don't think 300 is.
Yeah.
It's not worth the price, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess if the price was lower, it would be fine. But another thing is, can your modem handle that?
That is true. You have to get like special modems.
Yeah, can your modem handle that? What about your computer? Can it process that kind of speed?
can't even think that fast.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that old grandpa modem. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna probably take a whole upgrade to just handle to just get that.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
And I saw the Verizon's 300 download speed is they have like bundles.
Yeah.
The internet for that is independent from bundles.
Oh.
So like you can't bundle it and try and get the price down.
Got it. All right. Things clicked.
Because I'm on Virgin Mobile with my Android phone, I actually have yet to be slowed down with monthly for downloading like apps and stuff.
It's because you got I guess not.
It's
that's
Sprint.
because you got Virgin, but yeah, Sprint doesn't do that. So
yeah, well, I just think it's funny. It's $25 a month, unlimited data. So
yeah,
well,
I'm rocking and rolling.
We're gonna move on to Microsoft.
Dun, dun, dun.
The computing giant Microsoft has made their first quarterly loss ever.
Really?
Ever. In the company's history, they've lost money in a quarter.
I did not know that.
Very first time.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I guess you have to kind of hit an apex.
Yeah, the loss came after it wrote down the value of Aquantive by $6.2 billion. Aquantive was their way to combat Google ads. And it didn't do the job. Oh. So they got a $492 million loss.
Wow, that actually doesn't seem a lot.
It doesn't seem
for
a lot, so-
Microsoft.
But and they bought it for $6.2 billion and only lost $492 million. So, but we're thinking in really big numbers here.
Yeah.
If I lost $492 million,
I'd kill myself.
yeah.
But yeah, Microsoft's like, all right, cool.
3-hit combo's over, and so is Matt.
Yeah.
Matt is over.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Find that very interesting. Their
Yeah.
first loss ever
First loss.
since they became a company.
Yeah, I think,
Dude, and they've been around 70s?
I think if I lost that much
80s.
money,
80s, yeah.
if I lost that much money, I'd probably go crazy. Maybe get a canister of smoke
86.
and a
do
high-powered
it.
rifle and
Don't
go
do
to
it.
some midnight
Don't fucking
premiere.
do it.
Oh, come on, don't.
Yeah,
No.
it's always too soon. Always.
No, that one's not funny.
Okay. I don't like Batman, so
No, that doesn't.
come on.
That one's not funny.
I'll do it.
Kids
I'll
die.
wade into that. I'm not going into that. I'm just going into the fact that guy was crazy. Might have lost a lot of money.
I saw a picture of him. You got news articles on him.
Yeah. 5 lesser-known Amazon services that can save you time and money.
Yeah, Amazon's got random services that people don't know about.
They do. And
I didn't
Amazon
know.
gets shit done. Yeah.
First off is Amazon Locker. One major downside of ordering online for later delivery is that you often have to be around to accept a package. If not, it'll end up on your doorstep or back at a facility, and then you have to go to 24th and Q, and then you drop into the UPS store and tell the guy there, like, hey, where's my package? And I tell him, hey, it's not here, it's down 24th Q. Why?
Rage mode engage.
While you can just have the packages held at the shipper's closest facility, oftentimes that facility isn't actually that close. Amazon offers an alternative called Amazon Locker, which allows you to have your package delivered to a local locker where you can pick it up later.
That's so
I
cool.
didn't know
There
that.
aren't a ton of lockers yet, so you may not have one in your area. If you don't, there's an alternative. Both FedEx and UPS have a shipping option that allows you to send your deliveries to a nearby FedEx Kinko's or UPS store location.
That's really interesting. Did you see the Amazon was talking about same-day shipping?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me.
Now, as a UPS dude, how are they going to do this?
What they plan to do, what I read in the article, is what they're going to do is typically they have all their distribution centers in states without sales tax to keep the price low. But they have other ways of doing that, but that's the main one. What they want to do is open more distribution centers in more states so that they can, if you order something, you'd have to order something kind of early. You can't.
That makes sense. Well, I mean, I understand that. Like,
Yeah, you got to order something kind of early, like 9 in the morning to get there at 4 or something like that. But you can order it. What they'll do is just send it right out. They probably have shipments going in and out all day.
yeah.
So it'll go out with their next out shipment. It'll go through the facility, like UPS has shipments coming in and out all day. It'll go on one of their later trucks and out to you late that
I
afternoon.
bet it's going to be expensive.
It probably is, and it's probably going to be limited quite a bit. If you live in, say, Loop City, Nebraska, chances are you don't qualify for same-day delivery.
But that's really neat on their part.
Yeah.
Because there's been some times when I used to do video dance recitals, I'd order like 70 tapes at a time, and they would take weeks to get there. And sometimes I needed them. Like one time I ordered them, they never came to me in the time that they said, so I had to go to Best Buy and like empty them out.
Wow.
So yeah.
Amazon Prime sharing. Amazon Prime offers free 2-day and discounted overnight shipping to members, which, PSA, public service announcement out there, Amazon and companies like Amazon usually have accounts and work out things with UPS and FedEx. Yeah. So if you paid $20 to get something overnight through Amazon, if you go to a FedEx Kinko's or a UPS store, you're not going to pay that same price.
What do you mean? Oh, like it'll be more?
Yeah, it'll be more.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because you're not a corporation that has something worked out.
Yeah, you don't have like the corporate account or anything.
Which, you know what's cool is Amazon Prime, if you're a student, it is cheap as shit. It's like $36 a year.
That's
Nice.
pretty good.
For unlimited 2-day shipping.
Yeah, if you're a student or a mother shopping for specific items, you get. Yeah. You can share your membership with others, so it's free to them. Amazon allows you to add 4 other people in the household, so that you can share shipping discounts with them.
Oh, Marissa and I need to get on that.
Yeah.
For books.
Yeah, that's a great. Yeah, it's a great idea.
Fuck. All right, I'll see if Marissa wants to go half with me then.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
How
That's
much is it a month?
for a student, 36. Otherwise, I think it's like 80 something.
But
No, it's not a month. It's a year. Sorry.
Oh, it's a year.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
86 a year or
Have these on that?
36
I mean,
months.
come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't know. This is cool. I'm learning shit.
Add-on items. Sometimes when you want to get something like, say, a jar of paprika, you have to buy it in bulk. Sometimes you just don't need 12 jars of paprika.
No, I always need that. I have them around the house. I have some in my car. You guys want some paprika?
That's like seasoned salt. I think I've had the same jar of seasoned salt for like 15 years.
Yeah.
We just don't need that much.
we have-
sprinkle here.
I
and
deal it
there.
out of the back of my car. You guys want some paprika?
We have like canisters of
Got that dank shit.
spices that look like something from the 80s
Yeah.
still in there. And my mom's like, it's good. I use them. Like,
So yeah, those
Alright.
things. I don't think those things expire.
yeah.
There's dried up stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff and whatnots.
Stuff and whatnots. But sometimes you just don't need 12 jars of paprika. That's going to last you until your descendants in 2485.
Passed down.
Yeah.
Passed down paprika.
Paprika.
But if you purchase anything over $25, you can add an add-on item and buy 1 jar of paprika, and they'll just put it with your order.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sweet.
Yeah. So you buy $25 earbuds or something like that. And you're
Get some paprika with it.
Yeah, you're gonna ship it out. Wait a sec, I need paprika. Oh, here's some paprika for $1 something. Throw it with my earbuds.
Just dump it all over it.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
I want the paprika in my ears.
Huh.
I hear what paprika tastes like. I don't even know what paprika tastes like.
It's all right.
Paprika.
It's hot.
Got it. Okay, I know it's the daughter of Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper.
Yes, I was just gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Damn it. Amazon upgrade. If you're an ebook lover, it's disappointing when you can only buy a physical copy rather than a downloaded digital version. Amazon Upgrade is a service that provides you with an option to upgrade to a digital copy once it's available at a discounted price.
That's kind of neat.
That is neat.
That's actually a really neat deal. I wonder if they sell a lot. Like if that happens a lot,
Yeah.
that upgrade.
Then next is Amazon Subscribe and Save. It's a really handy service if you really need items like toilet paper, shampoo, canned food, and more. By choosing a regular delivery interval, such as every month or twice a year, you'll receive orders automatically when you need them, and you'll get up to a 15% discount.
That's really
That's
cool.
really neat.
All you have to do is select an eligible item and choose to sign up.
So, like, say you're out of butt wipe, you just buy enough for, like, half a year.
Yeah. You can
And
always
then you get it.
You can always skip a delivery if you don't need it. Amazon will warn you a week in advance so you're not surprised. And you can place an order, get the discount, and cancel your subscription if you change your mind. There's no commitment necessary.
That's really neat.
That's awesome.
That is really cool.
Dude, this just like restored my faith in it. I guess I had faith in Amazon, but this just made them cooler.
I have more faith.
Yeah.
Faithier.
That's cool that they offer that service.
Yeah, and that was from lifehacker.com, by the way.
Lifehacker's a
I don't know if I
sweet
mentioned it, but
website.
yeah, I love reading Lifehacker.
That whole group of those, like Gizmodo, Lifehacker, Kotaku, yeah, they're all really cool.
Yeah.
Are they all part of, like, the same web ring or what?
I think
Yeah.
Gizmodo's the.
I think that's the parent.
Yeah, the parent, and then
Okay.
the rest of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Court may order Google to censor words like torrent, rapid share, and mega upload in France.
That one from.
See,
French.
France is the one that fucked with them about Google Maps. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
So what the fuck is France's problem?
Dude, they just got
What was
some
the thing
beef
that they
with
were-
Google.
I remember that they were upset about something with Google Maps. What was it?
They said
You guys
it
remember?
provides unfair competition for
Yeah.
people that make real maps.
Oh, yeah.
Like the pay
the
services.
French cartographers.
Yeah. Google has suffered a setback in its case against the music industry group SNEP, SNEP. They don't give me what it actually stands for in this article.
Baguette.
Last week, the French Supreme Court ruled that Google can be required to censor terms such as torrent, rapid share, and mega upload. SNEP says it doesn't think Google is liable for the the torrents, but it facilitates getting to torrents.
Yeah.
Even if this happened here, I mean, I wouldn't be really too butthurt about the fact that they censored those. I'd be more butthurt about the precedent it sends.
Yeah.
But a person who knows how to torrent and knows where to go, the autocomplete on Google isn't gonna matter.
Yeah.
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 If you know the things.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't have to use Google.
Yeah.
Like, you
That
can
is
just
very
jump to,
well
like,
true.
AVG or...
No, you have to use Google.
Oh.
Yahoo.
What are you
come
gonna
on.
do? Use Bing?
No,
Yahoo.
I refuse to use Bing.
I saw some picture that says you've never once heard somebody say, "I'm gonna Yahoo that."
Yeah. When I was playing around with my Xbox and setting stuff up yesterday, I haven't seen their new dashboard thing yet, and so I go all the way to the left, and it's search Bing. You can search anything on the Xbox Marketplace and stuff like that using Bing. I'm like, and I just went back.
When you
over.
started your Xbox, did it have the blades?
No.
Oh, damn. So, all right, they update the firmware then.
Yeah.
Well, that's dumb. I knew that, but that'd be cool.
Blades are really old.
Yeah.
So what was SNEP again?
I have no idea. They didn't.
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
like-
say it in the
like,
article.
They're basically like.
Oh, they're a music industry.
yeah,
got
they're
it.
like the RIAA.
Okay, got it.
Similar, but the French
So
counterpart.
they got to be under like one of the highest courts in France, beret, and then above that is really thin cigarette. It's an anagram, and then I think above that is baguette. Yeah.
We're fucking.
And then one more up is skinny mustache. They're all anagrams, but they make it work.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Hey, I got Andy to laugh.
We're gonna get like a knock on the door from France. Oh.
I was putting together the best of episode earlier today, and this is not the first time we have offended friends like this.
Oh boy, can't wait to find out. Wait, was it during the Google Maps or?
I think it. Ooh, I don't know. Actually,
We're just ripping on France for no reason.
yeah.
Just like, welcome to 3-8 Combo. Fuck France! But
You know what I heard France likes to do? Gay each other.
apparently homosexual relationships in France are just considered childish. Like it's just something you do as a kid. You grow out of it.
Not following the joke on that one.
No, that's not a joke. It's just, that really happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They consider homosexuality just kind of childish.
okay.
Oh.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know. Fun fact about France.
Walking by the playground, there's two kids butt fucking.
Those kids there.
Oh, look at them making out under the slide. Timmy and Tommy.
All right, guys, that'll do it for technology news. Now it's time for the newscast. The 52nd edition of the newscast.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
News team, assemble!
And now it's time for the 3-Hit Combo News Desk with Matt, Andy, and Skyler. Man accused of breaking into homes purely to view porn.
That's fucking.
Oh, yeah, come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Antoine Forrest Deadward Owens, we're just going to call him Antoine from now on, was arrested this past week for a crime that's kind of weird. According to the Associated Press, they call him Owens, so we'll just call him Owens. Owens allegedly broke into people's home with one sole purpose. It wasn't to steal jewelry or cars or take away flat screens or entire home cinemas. No, it was to sit in people's homes and watch porn on their computers. His urge was so strong that the 20-year-old Oregon man allegedly sometimes broke into homes while the occupants were there. He was once allegedly caught in someone's bedroom by a boy. Another time, a woman allegedly, there's a lot of allegeds in this, came home to discover the presence of porn on her computer. She also discovered lubricants, towels, and a cell phone nearby.
Oh my god. That guy's got a problem.
Some might interpret this as showing a bizarre preparedness. However, when the woman picked up the cell phone, she allegedly saw a man standing outside her glass sliding door. Owens confronted her and threatened to kill her. As the word got around on around the Friendly Street neighborhood in Eugene, Oregon, more and more people shared stories of remarkably similar nature. Owens, who is married and has allegedly admitted to his addiction, has been charged with 4 counts of burglary, 1 of menacing, and 1 of coercion. There we go.
Coercion, yeah.
Gotta sound that out. I've never seen it written before, actually.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was caught after giving a voluntary DNA sample, which was then matched with material left at the scene of alleged break-ins. Police are still reportedly seeking people around Friendly Street whose computers might have been invaded.
Allegedly.
Wait,
Allegedly.
it's Friendly Street?
Friendly
That's
Street.
awesome.
Yeah.
How much would that suck? Like, there's a crime scene. Don't wipe up this keyboard.
That would suck.
No,
But
I know it's your bedroom, but don't touch anything.
Look, I have to get on my computer right now.
It smells so bad. Can we please wipe it up?
I need to do a podcast.
Yeah.
Could you please clean my keyboard up? No,
I-
can't. Evidence.
Can you just take it away and I'll get a new one? I'll get a new one. Get it out of here. Yeah, that would suck.
God.
It's like, there's a crime scene. So, yeah, you can sleep in here, but that smell,
Yeah.
I want to smell it tomorrow. Don't Febreze this shit.
All right. Oh my god.
All right.
I'd have to burn everything that guy touched.
Now to go to a little bit of a serious note here. The Colorado shooting suspect's apartment was designed to kill, police say. In Aurora, Colorado, the booby-trapped apartment of mass shooting suspect James Egan Holmes was designed to kill. Officials said Saturday they described the complex operation to disarm sophisticated explosives without destroying the evidence.
Dude, this guy's been prepping shit for a while. I just saw today, you know that website, if you're on websites like RedTube, but that adult friend finder?
Uh-huh.
Apparently he registered for account a couple months ago and was doing messages like trying to set up basically booty calls for when he's in jail.
Oh, how's he going to do that?
Yeah. Wait,
Did they have conjugal visits?
I don't know. Maybe he's just anticipating he's going to go to one.
yeah, that's what it was. No, like,
But, I
he
mean-
was anticipating people coming to do booty calls when he was in jail.
I know, I understand that.
Okay.
What's the reasoning behind that? You can't just get a booty call in jail.
Oh, the reasoning behind him doing it?
You can on occasion, but I mean...
No,
it's
you
not-
can't. You can get conjugal visits from a girlfriend or a wife. You can't get a conjugal visit from a booty call.
I don't know. This dude's fucking crazy.
So I don't know his reasoning behind that. If you're
Um,
locked up, they're not
I
going to
don't
be
know.
like,
He's fucking
they're
crazy.
not going to be like, I'm his booty call tonight.
Yeah. Here's the thing I'm, like, confused about. I'm wondering, because a lot of people were kind of trying to put the blame on it. Did Batman have anything to do with this? Like, the movie?
No.
Like, I mean,
Like
was
the
this
only
just
thing,
like,
the only thing
there's
that
a lot of
could
people here.
connect it was that he called himself the Joker.
Yeah.
That's all.
Basically, it seems like he just knew where people were going to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was going to be a lot of people.
And
at the
then-
house.
So, like, this could have happened at, like, Lord of the Rings when it comes out.
It could have
in
happened
December.
at any time.
Whatever.
It's just he chose this, and he's been planning it for a while.
One of the first things I saw were people on like CNN.com going, "Guess what this kid did? He played video games."
Yep.
I'm like, he probably drank milk too.
Dude,
Did that
he
cause
has
it?
a master's in neuroscience.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and he was currently enrolled to get his doctorates.
Wow.
And at the point in time when he did this, he was in the process of dropping out of it. But he has a master's in neuroscience.
Man.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Apparently, his mother, before she even knew that he had done it, was like, "I need to go to Aurora.
Yeah.
It's probably my kid."
I saw.
And then the police called her, and she's like, "Yeah, you got the right guy."
Yeah.
That's,
saw that too.
Man.
And he looks totally like I saw a Facebook picture of him, and he looks totally normal.
Yeah.
But it's fucked up.
The 800 square foot apartment appears to have 3 types of explosives. A law enforcement source told the Associated Press that he had jars with accelerants, which are chemicals that would explode when mixed together, more than 30 improvised grenades that resemble commercially available aerial fireworks shells, and other tripwire explosives.
Probably learned how to make that in Assassin's Creed 3.
What's weird is
Or Assassin's Creed Revelations.
why did he? What's his reasoning behind giving up?
See, that's the one thing I want to know is like, why? Fucking why?
Like, he went through all this planning, set up all these explosives, tried to get booty calls, got all this ammunition. They say here that he was getting, for the past few months, he's been getting an odd amount of deliveries.
Yeah.
And that's where he got thousands of rounds of ammunition.
And he had like 3 guns,
But
4 guns.
I think he had 2 guns and a knife.
But he surrendered.
Yeah.
He surrendered, and he told the police that he's like, "Hey, my apartment's booby trapped." Why would you
told
go?
him that?
Yeah. He's the one that told him that. So why would? I don't know. What's his reasoning for? Did he have a change of heart or?
Yeah.
Dr. Jacko mistried? No, he wasn't a doctor yet.
I mean, neuroscience.
Yeah.
So he could be fucked up in the head.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, I read some article too when he was when he was being held, he kept getting like more and more aggressive, and eventually started like smacking his head into stuff and all this shit. And
There was I can't remember the name of the reporter. I want to say he was on CNN. The dude with silver hair and blue eyes.
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
the fox.
Yeah. He was he's on the news and he's like, "All right, here's his picture, here's his name. From now on, I'm going to call him the alleged shooter. I don't want to say his name. He doesn't deserve that."
Yeah, there are a lot of. I know the Todd and Tyler show don't say names of, like, the Von Mar shooter. Anytime someone tries to bring it up, they're like, blah, 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 blah. He's just the Von Mar guy.
And then
It's fucking sad, dude.
yeah, I think Warner Brothers and like all the companies, they said they weren't going to post any profits
Till
earned.
tomorrow.
Yeah, they didn't want to post it out of respect.
Yeah.
And Christopher Nolan said stuff, and Christian Bale said things.
Crazy. Can't we just watch a movie?
Yeah, dude.
All right.
That's actually never like popped into my head that someone would shoot up a movie theater.
No,
like
no,
legit,
yeah,
it's
never.
never popped
I
into
guess.
my
Yeah,
head.
I mean, like, it's
un-
kind of a scary situation. Like,
And
where are
it's
you
kind
gonna
of
go?
unprecedented.
Yeah, because it is kind of unprecedented, and the fact that it's just dark and you don't know where to go. And apparently, he threw a tear gas
Yeah,
grenade in there.
yeah.
I heard it was just a regular smoke bomb.
I
The
heard it
article
was
said tear gas.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've heard tear gas. I've also
But-
heard smoke.
Regardless, it's going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Though. It's going to disorient you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess there's exits on like the corners, like in the front, and I think so in the back. But I mean, like, not everyone's going to be like, all right, there's stuff going down. I'm going to go. Like, you're ready to do. You're ready to watch a movie. You're ready to sit where you're sitting
Yeah, like
for like an hour
everyone's
and
in
a half.
like a relaxed state.
It's kind of a scary time to be attacked.
Yeah.
But on the upside of this whole article, Batman was fucking insanely good.
I still haven't seen it.
I got out of there. It's 3 hours long. I got out of there at 3 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long movie.
And there was more than 10 times where my jaw was just dropped. It was that good.
How was Anne Hathaway?
You know what? Surprisingly, a lot better than I thought she would be. I really was very about her, but she was actually a
was
pretty
it
good
like
Catwoman.
Mark Ruffalo as the Hulk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like surprisingly
where,
good.
Where you saw it and you're like, oh, but then it was like,
Yeah. Yeah, she's actually a pretty good Catwoman.
Mark Ruffalo was the one in Avengers, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so kind of did something stupid. You're not really supposed to follow up a sad story with a funny story. So I'm just going to go right into it. Hiker spots a man in a goat suit frolicking with a herd.
I heard about that.
So it's SpongeBob with jellyfish.
Yes.
Okay,
Um,
got it.
Cody Creighton was hiking Ben Lomond Peak early Sunday morning when he came across a herd of goats.
Where's this at? Sorry, I didn't interrupt. Is it in America?
Ogden, Utah.
All right, it's in Utah. All right.
Yeah. When he came across a herd of goats and noticed one was trailing behind, Cody pulled out his binoculars to get an even closer look and realized it was a man acting like a goat. His goat costume was definitely homemade. It wasn't done very well, and he had a full mask covering up his face and fake horns coming off the top of his head. He even had to lift the mask up at times to make his way over the rocks and bushes. Creighton at first tried to rationalize it, thinking maybe he was a photographer, but he had no gear. Once I realized he had no camera gear or anything else, it went from being really funny to really creepy, he said. Creighton said the man was literally acting like a goat. At one point, the man took off his mask and spotted Cody watching him, so he just kind of froze in his tracks. He was on his hands and knees just kind of staring at me. At one point, Cody said the man sat down and began to sulk. Creeped out, Creighton left.
Zombies.
It's weird, man.
Bath salts. Bath salts.
That's...
Yeah, it's just... Yeah.
What? I don't know what to comment on
Yeah.
this. This is weird. This is just a fucking... I already did the SpongeBob joke. Buzz.
The only thing I can think of was maybe he was doing research for something. Other than that, I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing too, but...
Maybe he's writing a book on goats.
I was a goat.
How to be a goat.
A Georgia woman calls 911 to complain about her mugshot, and she gets arrested again.
God.
So good news is she got a new mugshot. Tanya N. Fowler had already been
Do
in
they have
trouble
the
with the law.
mugshot?
They have them both. This is the new mugshot. God, where's the old one? Because they say, yeah, I don't have the old one. I just have the new one.
Dude, the new one looks bad.
Yeah. So I wonder how bad the first one was.
She looks kind of like a fish because both her eyes are like pointing in different directions. No, she looks like a pug.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. She does look like a pug.
Her eyes are like pug eyes where they're like looking in two different directions.
She was arrested for misusing the 911 emergency system.
Oh my god.
There was a guy who it was either in Omaha or over across the bridge in Iowa. There was a guy who called 911 because they weren't putting enough mayo on a sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
He was just like they had a recording on the news, and he's just like, I told you I'd call 911. Put more mayo on, and then they're like, sir, I don't think you can call 911 for this. And then like the 911 operator just hung up on him.
My favorite 911 call is the one where the kid calls to get math homework help, and the guy starts helping him.
That's funny. All right, guys.
I had to call 911 when I was working my overnight shift on, I guess it was last week. So here's what happened. On 40th Street and 50th Street, both off of Dodge, there are two different Buc-ee's.
Okay.
And they were both robbed one night. The next night, the Elkhorn Buc-ee's, right over here, about 6-7 miles down the... Or, no, it's more than...
Elkhorn Bucky's.
Yeah, it's like 12 miles down the road off
I know.
Dodge.
I know
just so the
exactly
listeners
which one
know.
you're talking to.
The listeners don't know our streets.
Yeah, I know. But it's like about 12 miles away off the same street. That one got robbed. The next night, Skylar was working overnight in the Buc-ee's. It's kind of the middleman between those two streets. It's a mile off of Dodge, but it's not, not on Dodge. So I was sweating bullets. And then there was a car that rolled up that was parked in the back of the parking lot, and I didn't want to call 911 because it wasn't the same car that had been cited at both of or all three of the robberies. So I just called the police station. He's like, "Why are you calling the police station for this?" I'm like, "Aren't I supposed to?" "No, call 911. Hang up and call 911." And I'm like, "Is this an emergency?" Yeah, it sounds like it. Go ahead and call them. And the police officer was kind of a dick to me. I'm just like, protect and serve my ass. So I had to call 911, and the guy ended up driving off. So while I was on the phone, so I was like, "Yeah, there's a car. Never mind, he's leaving. Sorry. There was a suspicious car." He's like, "All right, call us back if there's another problem." But I was terrified. I was sweating bullets all night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because they kicked the shit out of the overnight guy at Elkhorn. He wasn't even resisting. There was 3 guys. One went into the bathroom. The other went to go get a drink. And he came around the counter and kicked the guy down. Then the guy who went to the bathroom jumped over the counter. And they were stomping on him while the driver hopped the counter and grabbed all the money. And then all 3 of them left.
Oh, shit.
And that's really why I was concerned. I'm like, I'll give them the money.
Skylar,
Don't want them to beat me up.
If you need us, 3 exclamation points.
Yeah. Text us 3 exclamation points if you need us.
Matt and I will be there.
We'll converge.
I'll put 3 a combo assemble.
We'll know.
I'll put 1 exclamation point and maybe attach the snake alert sound. What?
All right, guys, this is the final story in news. You'll notice that we didn't take a trip to Florida this week.
Oh, nothing good?
Nothing real good.
All right.
Something kind of funny. You know the guys that did the Miami Zombie prank after the Miami Zombie thing?
Yeah.
They did a new one as a Russian hitman, and they got arrested for a bomb hoax.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. The high schooler who allegedly ran a $3 million drug ring.
Yes.
Prosecutors charged that an Ohio teen kept his lucrative business hidden for 3 years until his reputation as a source of righteous weed caught up to him.
Righteous weed.
Righteous weed. I'm sure some nerd at school narked on him. What an asshole.
See, this is great because normally I have to highlight the who, what, when, where, and why.
Yeah.
This article has it all laid out.
Nice.
Beautiful. Most teenagers earn minimum wage in their high school jobs, according to police. 17-year-old Tyler Pagenstecker of Mason, Ohio, has been hauling in a whole lot more. A grand jury has indicted the clean-cut teen on charges that he ran a multi-million-dollar drug dealing ring for several years during high school.
God.
Could a kid really hide such a massive criminal enterprise from his mom and his teachers for so long? Now, here's a brief guide. How big was this alleged pot operation?
All right, I'm ready.
Police estimate that his drug ring was selling about 20 grand worth of marijuana per month. Investigators confiscated more than 600 high-grade hydroponic marijuana plants being grown in 2 houses and a furniture warehouse. They believe the street value of that much marijuana is $3 million.
Oh my God.
My God.
Ball sack.
What was the teenager's alleged role? Undercover investigators say Tyler, a former honor roll student, had 6 current and former students from Mason High School working under him and served as a primary pot source for students in the school district and as a major source in more schools nearby. There's a quote that says, "If you are a Mason High School student and you are purchasing marijuana," says John Burke of the Warren County Drug Task Force, chances are it was from Tyler.
That's insane.
Police
So
also
he ran that whole thing.
Yeah, police also arrested 7 adults who allegedly grew the marijuana, which they say Tyler bought a pound at a time. His operation, investigators say, operated smoothly for 3 years. The teenager's lawyer said nobody in the family would be commenting on the case.
That's ridiculous.
That's insane.
Now,
What are you gonna do? After high school? Apparently you're just going to high school to just fucking stick a thumb up your ass. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
How could this go unnoticed for so long? Police say no one involved in the drug ring sold pot on school grounds, allowing them to stay out of sight of teachers, counselors, and administrators. Although investigators found $6 grand in cash in Tyler's room, their undercover buyers never found any indication that his mother, a single mom, knew what her son was up to. He looks like someone that would have been in your church youth group, says prosecutor David Fornshell. He looks like someone that would be on the student council.
Jeez.
Now, what tipped off police? Tyler had a reputation among his peers for having a ready supply of high-grade pot for $350 to $400 an ounce. Undercover drug agents heard the reports and last August arranged a buy. By that time, police say the drug dealing had been going on for 2 years. From there, the investigation continued, as the undercover agents identified the teen's alleged supplier and eventually those charged with growing the supply.
Oh my goodness.
Now, what happens next? Tyler was 3 months shy of his 18th birthday when he was charged. That means he will not be tried as an adult, so he'll face up to 3 years in juvenile detention center if convicted.
Off easy.
That is ridiculous.
That's
Did you say 3 years or 3 months?
3 years.
Fucking
That's still
off
easy
easy.
because that's 2 felony drug charges of trafficking that he faces.
Jesus.
That's ridiculous. And it's not like Nebraska where he doesn't start in adult court and they have to argue him down to minor. It's just regular.
Yeah, they're going straight to juvenile court.
$3 million. And that furniture warehouse.
Yeah,
The
in a
fuck?
furniture warehouse.
That's, oh my God. Like, I mean, I guess if you want to buy a couch of weed, that's the guy to get it to. A whole desk worth.
Like, I mean, I want to say kudos for pulling that off, but shit,
I have
dude.
no idea what the fuck he was doing at school.
Yeah.
Like, apparently he was a model student.
That probably would have tipped someone off.
what?
Like, if he just dropped out of
Why are you
school.
not going to school? What are you doing? You know, his mom,
yeah,
his
if
mom
he's
probably
an
would've said
honor
something.
roll student and all,
Yeah.
Jesus.
But
Yeah, he
think
wasn't
about-
even just coasting. He was doing really well.
Yeah, but think about it. He spent all of his time at school, and then like in his off time, in the afternoons and evenings,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what he did. I'm gonna run $1 million business.
Yeah. I ran a $3 million business on the weekends.
That's what he did with his spare time. If anything, great initiative, Tyler. That's great.
I mean, poor subject choice, but awesome initiative.
Like if he converted that to like making toilet seats, boom, he's got it. Rock and roll.
People aren't going to stop pooping.
Yeah. There's always going to be a supply. Well, I guess not always. You don't really burn through those.
That's true.
Unless you literally burn through them.
Your just ass is so big.
Enchiladas.
Just
There's a lady with some wicked front butt coming at Bucky's. Ugh, it was bad. Like, she looked like if she sat down, she would have gotten taller. Like, she just had, like, I would guesstimate at least 3 feet wide.
Did
Like,
she make
no exaggeration. This lady was like freakishly huge.
Did she make that fupa bounce?
No.
Damn. That's my rap song. Currently working on for the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Make
But
that fupa bounce.
I saw that she went to the bathroom, and I'm like, I hope that didn't go in anything. Like, it looks like she sat around the toilet.
Like, do you think it would just touch down in the toilet? Like,
I think the toilet was just inserted, and then she just like, yeah, I think I'm good. I don't know. And then stand back up. It's gone.
Well, on that note, that'll end the 1-year episode of 3 Hit Combo Podcast. So remember, as always, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3 Hit Combo Podcast, twitter.com/3 Hit Combo PC. It's number 3, PC stands for podcast. Find us on gpxgaming.net. You can find us on YouTube, youtube.com, search 3 Hit Combo Podcast, 3 Hit Combo Podcast.blogspot.com, and email us at 3 Hit Combo Podcast at gmail.com.
is this the longest podcast you've done? Like,
No, this ties, so
Oh,
the
it
next
does?
episode it will be.
oh shit.
Yes.
Records. Yeah. I'm part of it.
So yeah, so next episode I will have been doing 3 Hit Combo longer than any other podcast.
Is there anything that we can do to get a youtube.com/3 Hit Combo Podcast, or do we have to get sponsored by them and whatnot?
I think we have to monetize on our thing, and I've tried, and they're I don't know. I'll look into it.
All right.
But yeah, right now it's youtube.com/user/3 Hit Combo Podcast.
So you have to search us.
Yeah, but you can do that. You just have
We're
to put,
still-
you
we're
just have to
still-
put user between YouTube and 3 Hit Combo.
We're still
Podcast.
the top search on iTunes for 3 Hit Combo Podcast.
Nice.
Or 3 Hit Combo.
I like that. That's good. All right, so for Skylar and Andy, this is Matt signing out.